Now tonight you can hear the buzz of generators here in this neighborhood in Dyer as residents are still without power. No word yet on when power will be restored. I just checked in a short time ago with fire officials who tell us once again no injuries have been reported, but they will be back out when it gets light out in the morning to assess the damage.
We have seen a heavy police presence here in the loop as they try to keep everything under control, but it was chaos just a short time ago. We're talking police cruisers and squad cars set on fire and lots of other damage. Take a look right here. This is just some of the glass that's now left behind after protesters smashed out this area of a CTA bus stop. Tonight, hundreds of protesters taking the streets once again, calling for the defunding of Chicago police, marching right near one of the Chicago police training facilities. And it looked like it was calming down in the loop. This happened. This is the second structure fire that we've seen in the loop in the past hour or so. You can see those fire crews going into that burning building. This is in the 300 block of North Michigan Avenue. We saw hundreds of people gathering, specifically in the Grant Park area and marching across the city, as well as a heavy police presence. We just did walk a little bit closer here to downtown Naperville. Still a very active scene. At least one police officer parked right here, and you can see some other vehicles, but we're taking our time to get up this way because actually flip around right now, Pat. This Walgreens here in the corner, we'll walk toward it a little bit. They are breaking into that Walgreens right now. We're going to watch as these police officers roll up. That group just ran past us and said, let's start looting, and ran right into that Walgreens. They just kicked open the door, and here comes a heavy police presence. So this is all happening live right now, and it really does change quickly out here, no matter it's in the city or the suburbs. And even when I was trying to get out of the city last night in my own vehicle after my shift was done, it took me forever to get down these same streets, but now they're clear, and that's because police and members of the National Guard have been able to block off those streets here in River North. But what is left behind is some of that destruction that we've been showing throughout the night. But there will be a vigil here later tonight around 7 o'clock in Dalton to honor the life of Akira Boston, the 16-year-old who was murdered. Very tense, and now what's left behind is complete destruction here. We're talking police cars lit on fire, windows smashed, and take a look right here. This is the State and Lake restaurant attached to the Witt Hotel right here in the loop. That was their window, completely smashed out. You can see the glass all over the sidewalk here. There were so many police officers from dozens of agencies all around the state, federal agencies as well, and many of those people are now leaving the scene, which is good news for the people in this community. But as they come outside and try to figure out exactly what's happening, they're waiting for more information from police, and that includes neighbor Natalia. So thanks for talking with us. So this is still unfolding. They have made contact with family members of this unknown teen. That brings the Lake County Sheriff's Department and the coroner's office one step closer tonight to finding out who this girl is and how she died. Good evening. Starting tonight, high school football is back in Northwest Indiana at some schools. But coming with the Friday night lights are plenty of COVID-19 precautions. Good evening. Well, it was not your typical game day here at Wrigley Field. Usually when the Cubs play the Sox, this place is slammed. But due to COVID-19 restrictions, there were some major changes. And there were dozens of police officers from all across the state of Illinois out here in Aurora. The entire area and neighborhood completely shut down. Throughout that chaos, neighbors tell me they were doing everything they could to find their own loved ones, hoping they were okay. Tonight, while some of them are home, other neighbors and friends and family here in Aurora grieving the loss of 5 innocent lives. This is here on East Wacker. I'll step out of the way. You can see as we walk down, one window's okay, and that's about all that's left. Everything else has been smashed in over here, and people have also tagged the area here with graffiti. This is the Fifth Third Bank. That structure fire here in Michigan Avenue still working. Stepping out of the way here, you can see they've just hooked up the fire hose right here to these fire hydrants on Michigan Avenue to give them yet another source of water to battle this blaze.